It's time for another pattern destashing session.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen, and I have been destashing all of my patterns in an effort to kind of get things down to a reasonable, manageable level with regard to the sewing room as a whole, but patterns in particular. It's the last thing I've committed to doing. So we are going to go through my big fat binder of tops. Now this is tops that I've separated into decades. The 2000s, that's 2 decades, I know. And then the 1990s, 1980s, 1970s, 1960s, and then the patterns that I've made. So get you a cup of Joe or a cup of tea or a sparkling water, which is what I have in this thermal thing that kind of still lets the ice melt. And let's go through and pick and choose. Simplicity 9602 is kind of this duster kimono thing, and I'm not impressed. Why do I own this? I don't know. Nope, that's gonna go. Simplicity 9646 is cute, and I think I bought it for the sleeves, but honestly, I'm probably never gonna make this, so that can go. Simplicity 9705, you know, I got it for this little sweetheart neckline thing. I think I will hang on to this because I want to give it a try. I'll do it in the short sleeves, but I will not do that funnel neck because that just makes me claustrophobic to look at it. Simplicity 9106. I like the asymmetrical kind of thing we've got going on here. Will I ever make this? I don't know. Possibly. I'm undecided, so I'm going to keep it. Simplicity, it's so easy. 4013. No, looks too much like a caftan. Simplicity 9626. Well, I thrifted this and I picked it up for View B because I liked it. I went to get this out the other day and see if I could make it, and it looks like this comes down so low, and I don't want to mess around with raising that neckline, and I'm not really interested in any of the other views, so bye-bye. Simplicity 7086. Okay, I do like this little shirt here and here, so I think I will hang on to it. Yeah, hanging on to that one. Simplicity 4541. I cannot tell you how many times I've picked this up and thought, yeah, I want to make that, and then looked here at this little loop and button situation and thought, man, I don't want to deal with that right now. But I do think I will make it. I want to still. That's why I got the pattern. I'm pretty sure I got this thrifted, so yeah, keeping that one. Simplicity 5056. No, it's just this collection of tank tops, and it's fine, but I'm probably never gonna make those, so bye-bye. Simplicity 8419. Why? You know, I'm not even gonna, no, not even. Simplicity 8131. I got this because I like that little tie thing that's going on there, but it's so high up, and really, honestly, am I ever gonna make this? Probably not. So, I mean, I'm looking at these views, but nah, I don't think so. Simplicity 5555. I made this when I was a kid, when I could wear something like that. So I'm going to hang on to it just because I have kids, and who knows, maybe they'll want to wear something like that someday. Simplicity 8920. No, I think maybe this needs to go. I'm not wild about this extended shoulder situation. I would never make those sleeves, and you know, I have another top that's similar to this, so yeah. McCall's 5138 is just a series of blouses. You know what? I'm going to keep this because of the pin tucks. No other reason than that. And it's a 12. I'll probably have to do some work to get it to fit, but that's okay. McCall's 5385. No, just straight up no. No. McCall's 6467. I love this. So many things about this, so keeping this one. McCall's 6928. No, I think this can go. It's just, it can just go. McCall 7093. I can't remember if I've made this or not, but I think I will. So I'm going to keep this one. McCall 7600. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to this one too. I like that color blocking, but this is the view that I am interested in. So never made it, but I might. McCall's 7902. Oh man, I got this for my daughter. I have other daughter, my eldest daughter. My other daughters would probably really like it, but I don't think I'll ever make it. So it's going. Butterick 5219. Yeah, nice idea, would look horrendous on me, so bye-bye. Butterick 5331, got it for this, and it only goes up to a 12, and I have other tops like that, so this can go. Butterick 5185, I've wanted to make this for a long time, and you know what, I'm gonna keep it for just that reason. I don't know how it will look, but this could look really cool with the right pair of pants. So, Butterick 5354. Okay, I have picked this up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. And it's because I don't think these are ever going to look like they do in the picture. And it only goes up to a 12. So you know what? I think I can finally say bye-bye. Butterick 5360 is a bunch of cropped tops. I think I got it for this one, but yeah, I'm never gonna make this. Butterick 6287, I got it for this one. Probably never gonna make it because you have to wear it with pants really, and I don't wear pants in the summertime here where I live. So bye-bye. Butterick 6909. Now this one I wanna hang on to because I just made a dress, or a top like this, and I probably should have made this one. I know that it has sleeves, but with everything, I generally will either cut the sleeves short or leave them off, so hanging on to that one. New Look 6387. No. Now here's the reason why. I don't know where I got this pattern. I'm sure I thrifted it, but the buttons stop right about there. You can see she's wearing a pair of low-rise pants, and you can see a little bit of her tummy, and I'm thinking, no, I don't want that. You can kind of see it here too, where the buttons stop. It's like a button loop situation. I hate those anyway, so bye-bye. New Look 6415. I am gonna let this go because I don't know. I have a top like this that I'm gonna turn into a dress someday, and I also made this for my daughter, and she didn't like it. It didn't turn out very well, so yeah, gonna go. New Look 6604. I'm gonna hang on to this one because of this little tank top and the pin tucks. The pin tucks are really what I like. This, no, but this, yes. New Look 6708. I have another pattern that's very similar to this. It's a Butterick pattern that I've made, but I really like it. And what I like is the way that the sleeves gather up into, the sleeves gather into the bodice, sorry. So I'm gonna hang on to that. New Look 6871, oh man. Okay, I got this because it has that high yoke. And while I don't know if I would wear if I would even make it, I don't know, but I am gonna hang on to it just because I think I might. New Look 6733, yet another wrap top, and I think this has too much going on with all of the gathering here and the sleeves and everything, and I can see this comes up kind of high. So what I want to do is try this out, so I am going to hang on to it. New Mode 22583. What I loved were these was this accent here where you put these loops and then you put this through that. I can tell you right now, having made a pillowcase dress, this is never going to lay this way, never. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. It is another t-shirt too, and that's such a cute look, but no, it will never do. I can tell you right now, it won't do that. Quick Sew 3600. This is a woven t-shirt, and although I have others, I'm gonna hang on to this one. Vogue 7448, I have had for the longest time, and I even wrote crepe de chine only. So it does come down awfully low. The only real thing I loved about it was the shawl collar, so this can go. Vogue 8419. This is also a tough call because these darts right here, I am not sure how they'd work, but I think I do want to give it a try, so I'll hang on to that. Vogue 1245 is in Allison Olivia. I can't remember if I've made this or not. I think I might have, but this is kind of very in this year, and so I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to it. I may get rid of it in the future, but right now I'm gonna hang on to it. Vogue 1275 is a Sandra Betsina, and I like it well enough to keep it for the long sleeves. I kind of like this whole center section that's gathered the way it is, so yeah. And plus, Sandra Betsina is no longer designing patterns, so it's kind of one of those, this is going to be collectible, so I think I do want to hang on to it. Vogue 9057. This I will keep because I got rid of the New Look pattern. So it's got a lot of views. It's Marcy Tilton, and I love her, so I'm going to hang on to that one. Vogue 9227. Okay, I think this is cool. Especially this one. I really like it. I love this neckline. I love this surplice thing. I need to make this fit. I got the pattern out and fiddled with it, and I didn't ever make it. So I'm gonna give that a try at some point. Vogue 1689. Okay, I am gonna keep this, but only because it's Marcy Tilton, and I've got a kind of a collection going of hers. I don't know. I liked this little pocket thing. I don't know if I'll ever make it. I'm gonna hang on to it, but remains to be seen as to whether I will ever make it. Moving on to the 1990s, I've got McCall's 2128. This is a little cardigan, and I think it's also got a tank top. Yeah, it does. So for that reason, I'm gonna hang on to it because I love a cardigan set, and I guess I don't need a reason, I just like them, so hanging on to that. Vogue 8857, I don't think so. It comes so low as with any wrap, and I don't know that I will ever make this. I just don't think I ever will. Bye-bye. Style 2493. I have wanted to make this forever, and I will do it. I'm gonna hang on to this. Okay, Butterick 6661. This is another of the little tops like the other one I kept, but you know what? I think this can go. And plus it's a large, and that won't fit, I don't think. So, okay, that can go. Butterick 4032. This is some blouses, and I think I will hang on to this. I like the collection. This one jumps out at me. Just looks like something I would wear, so I'm gonna hang on to that. Butterick 4109. I don't think so. This, I mean, right here, boat neck with these big sleeves. Yeah, I don't think that I would ever make that or wear it. New Look 6705. No, I don't like the grown on sleeve. I know, it's pretty, it's got a lot going on, but no. New Look 6638, vests, and especially one with a halter. I am gonna hang on to this one. Mainly because of the halter. Now, that's not for me, but it might be for someone I'm gonna sew for, so. New Look 6883. This is actually a top. It is not a jacket, but yeah, I think I'm gonna let it go. I don't see myself ever wearing this, or, yeah, well, I'm hesitating because I'm thinking I might have weddings in the future that need a little jacket like, okay, I'll hang on to it. Yeah, decisions. Simplicity, what is this? Simplicity, 6948. Now, comes down too low here, and I already have that. No, that can go. Simplicity 7189 is just a 1 hour shell, and I can't remember if I've made this. I may have. I don't remember. Does this call for knits or wovens? Wovens. Well, what's the back of it look like? I guess it's just got, you know, one of those little keyhole necklines. Yeah, I think I'll hang on to this. And Simplicity, the 2-hour turtleneck that Joann's, I think, either sold for $3.49 or gave away or something. I don't know. But look, I mean, it's a beautiful turtleneck, so I'm going to keep that. So that's 1990s. Moving on to the 1980s, we've got Simplicity 8025. Really cute, the way that the back here is, but no, I'm never going to make that. No. Bye-bye. Simplicity 8180, Little Henley. Now this I think I will keep. Oh, well, it's an extra large. Well, you know what though? I might make it for my husband, so I think I'll keep that. McCall's 7831. No, I remember when I got this and I think I was just grabbing things. So, nah, it's too much. No. McCall's 9568. Yes, I'm going to hang on to this because it's a polo shirt and it's got a lot of views and it's a medium, so it will fit me. And yes, McCall's 4407. I'm going to keep this one because it's got a double-breasted vest and then also single, and it's got a shawl collar. It's just got a lot going for it. It's a 12, but yeah, okay, I'm still going to keep it. McCall's 8293. I'm not sure if I thought this was going to be a great nightgown or what, but no, no. McCall's 8367. Now, this is a great sweatshirt, except it's got that dolman sleeve thing going on, and I don't like that, so bye-bye. Butterick 6822 is very similar to that Vogue top that I was looking at. It comes down too low, and no, no. Butterick 4876. I really like this. I really do. I can't even tell you why, but I just think it's really pretty. It's got this yoke going across here that forms the sleeve. I like it. It's something I would wear around the house in the evening. Butterick 6696 is some tops. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go only because I just kept another one that's very similar to this, and you know, I don't need bunches and bunches of tops. Butterick 3953. This I'm gonna hang on to because they got me with this sailor thing, and it does have the sizes I need, so hanging on to that one. New Look 6175. Okay, this is beautiful. It is really, really beautiful, but I don't think that it's cut long enough, for one thing, and I have other wrap tops that are similar to this, and wraps are hard anyway when you know, nah, I think this can go. Vogue 7014 is kind of a sweatshirt with a center front seam, and you know, I think I'm going to hang on to this. It's just odd enough that I think I will. And then Vogue 1397. You know, no. I know this has shoulder pads in it. It probably wouldn't look like that, but I just am not wowed by any of these. And I'm sure that the reason I picked it up was for these ties. But no, not keeping it. And that's the 1980s. Let's move on to the 1970s. Simplicity 7353. Little basic shirt here. It's an 18 and a 20. This is going to run big on me, so I think I can let this one go. Oh, vintage though. Oh, that's hard. Simplicity 5185. Yeah, no. I would never wear any of those tops. It's probably made for knits, like, yeah, knit. Like double knit, like stuff that we used to have in the 70s. Nope. Simplicity 5023. No, I cannot see anybody I know ever wanting to wear this. So no, maybe Taylor Swift can use this pattern. Yeah, I don't know. Simplicity 8209. You know what? This is cute. This is just really cute. So I'm going to hang on to that one. Let's see. Butterick 4402. No, I think I'm going to let this go because I have a vintage reprint that's very similar to this. So yeah, that can go. Butterick 4290. You know what I love is the simplicity of this. So, oh man, I don't know. I think I'm going to hang on to it just because I don't know if I don't know. So keep it if you don't. Butterick 5859 is just some blouses. And I think I'll hang on to this too because it's just got a lot going for it, you know. It's got the pockets and the whole, you know, it really just does. Stretch and Sew, pattern number 300, and this is a top and a cardigan. Always, 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 always I'm keeping the tops and the cardigans, so that stays. And then Stretch and Sew raglan sleeve top and sweater, pattern 200. Again, top and sweater. It's the same thing, but with a raglan sleeve. So yeah, keeping that too. And that is the 1970s. Moving on to the 60s. The 1960s. Simplicity. What is this? 8399. 8399. Some blouses. You know, I'm going to hang on to this just because. Although it's a size 16. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, just hang on to it. Oh, and I've got 2 copies of it. Also in a size 10. The 10 I can let go. Okay, so we'll keep that one. McCall's 7258. Yeah, I want to keep this just because it's 1960, because it's vintage. I just want to keep it. Simplicity 6845. I have 2 copies of, and you can see that I put this lady's face back together because holy cow, I just can't deal with a pattern that doesn't have a face on it. These are both size 12, and so I think I've tried this one, didn't like it, but I'll keep one, get rid of one, get rid of the one that's been repaired. Simplicity 6526, again, some blouses, keeping that for posterity. And then Butterick 3340, and I like this so much. I really do. This is very sweet. So, you know, I should make that pretty soon. And that was the 1960s. Last up are patterns I've made. Butterick 5954. Yeah, I made this to go on a plane for a trip and I hated it. So nope, that's gonna go. Simplicity 8883. I love this. I made this one and it didn't really turn out, but this little tank top really appeals to me. And really, I like this too. So I'm gonna keep this one. Look at the scallops on that sleeve, aren't that's so pretty. Simplicity 9012. I'm currently making this actually, and so I'm going to hang on to it. I've got 2 copies of it. I'm not sure why. It could be that I only have the envelope for one and then I've got the whole pattern for the other one. I think that's what happened. But I'm making this, and I hope it fits because it's beautiful. So Simplicity 9107. I love this top. I don't wear it very often. It's very loose fitting. It's got a yoke in the back with some pleats, and I made it out of a bamboo sheet, and it wears like a dream. The only thing is, on this hemline, it gets tricky, but I solved the problem, and I will make a video and show you how I did that. So keeping that one, obviously. Simplicity 7564, adorable. Loved when I made this, would make it again. Yeah, no question. Simplicity 9510. 1 hour top. I don't remember when I made this. I honestly can't remember, and I don't know if it's for knits or not. Stretch knits, yeah. Well, it's always good to have a tank top in your arsenal, so I think I'll hang on to that one too. Simplicity 8954. Okay, I made this and I did it out of a really slinky sweater knit, and I did not like it. I don't like the way it's made. I think I am gonna hang on to this one because I might make this longer cardigan, but I did not like the way this turned out. It might have been the fabric I used, but yeah, keeping that. Simplicity 8513. I made this for my daughter, number 4. She looked wonderful in it, but I have no reason to keep it. I'm never gonna make a bodysuit, so this can go. Simplicity 8601 is an interesting pattern because I've made this about 3 times now, and I've never been happy with how it turned out. So I'm gonna keep it because I have hope springing eternal in my mind that maybe it's gonna work. So hanging on to that one. Simplicity 9229. Somehow I got 3 copies of this pattern. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm hanging on to this one because it's a great t-shirt. It fits amazing because of these they're not really, well, I don't know, maybe you could call them princess seams, but it makes this fit so well. So keeping that definitely. Simplicity 7496. I think I'll hang on to this. I like that the tank top has the V in the back as well as in the front. And I kind of like that square neckline. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to it. Simplicity 2936. I've made this twice and it came out beautifully each time. I love the way it fits. I need to make this one, I think. I made this one twice and I closed up. For one of them, I closed up the button front. I just laid that on the fold and I liked it, but I didn't love it. But the other one I made from linen. In fact, I just ran across it. So yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. Simplicity 9275. I made this and it looked like scrubs. I kept it because of the t-shirt. But this t-shirt is so much like this one. See? It's a little lower neckline. Nah, I'm gonna hang on to this and just get rid of this because I made this one and it really did look like scrubs. So bye-bye. Love, love, love this pattern. Keeping it definitely. I got this one for my daughter and I think I made it for her. I made it for her this past Christmas and she liked it. So I think I'll hang on to it because I just think, you know, she liked it well enough and you never know. The right fabric, this does work well. McCall's 7542. I made this back in the early 2000s and I did not like it. It doesn't fit well because you make it from wovens and so that can go. McCall 6550. Made this when I was younger, loved it, keeping it for posterity. It's a size 10. Oh, if only. McCall's 3733. I kept this for the vest, but it's short. And even though this is vintage, yeah, I think it can go. It can go. McCall's 6069. Yes, I have 2 copies of this because I made it back in 1978 and I made this one, this view, and I lengthened it to a dress and it is so cute and so perfect as a sundress, so I'm keeping that. McCall's 7782. You know, I made this and I really liked it. I can't remember if I put the sleeves on it or not, but it's really cute on, so I'm gonna keep that. McCall's 6563 did not work for me and it can go. McCall's 7658 is really a cool top, but you have to have a specific place to wear it and time to wear it, and I don't. So this can go. McCall's 9388. I love this. I made this one last year and I don't know if I'll make it again. Probably I will. It goes together pretty well and it's a small and it's very big and I really like it. It's a gap pattern from I think the 1980s, 80s or 90s. McCall's 7390. Okay, I've made this one twice. I don't love this pattern. I just don't. I thought initially when I bought it, these were pockets. They are not. It's just the way they've laid the stripe. And I don't love it enough to make it again, so no. McCall's 6555. I made this top here and it turned out beautifully, so yeah, keeping that. McCall's 6545. I made this one and it was adorable, but I used a quilting cotton and it didn't work very well. Especially for the collar, but I am keeping it because I think that with the right fabric it would be gorgeous, so keeping that. McCall's 7871. Okay, this I think I have to call it quits on this one. I love this, but the way that you have to put together the pockets, see if I can show you. What I loved was the way this is done, and I have never gotten it to work. I've made it 3 different times and it just didn't work. So yeah, sadly, I think I'll pass this one on. It makes me sad because I really thought it was gonna work, but it just didn't. McCall's 5977. Nah, this can go. I don't know. McCall's 8241. Yes, yes, yes. You should make this and wear it in the fall or the winter. It's gorgeous and it turns out great. McCall's 9529 is a Camp Beverly Hills pattern. I made this, I've made this hoodie and also this cardigan, and I like them both, so I'm gonna hang on to it. Plus it's vintage. Butterick 5992, look at this, Jenny Filson, that's me. Size 10, yeah, of course I'm gonna keep it. I can't remember, I think I made this one when I was, 10 years old, I don't know. Actually, I was in my 20s. Butterick 6731 is hanging in my closet right now and I don't wear it enough. I need to wear that more. So yeah, keeping that. Butterick 6057, okay, I am gonna keep this, but only because I know to shorten it. It hangs down really low. I made it in a knit and it came out great, but I just think it needs to come up higher. Or maybe I made it in a rayon. You know what? I think that was what it was. It was a rayon. But anyway, it's a great pattern. It's just too long. So, but I know that now. I can shorten it and it'll be fantastic. This is probably the only Catherine Tilton pattern that I've ever had that I absolutely adore. I made this little top in white. And you can, I don't know if you can see, these are pin tucks that kind of do a sunburst out. It turns out amazing. I love this top. I wear it all the time. Yeah, definitely keeping this one. Butterick 6455. I've got 2 copies of this and I'm not sure why. Probably because it's a peasant neckline, and I think, is that ever a bad thing? You probably should always have a peasant neckline for something. So I'm gonna hang on to it, even if I only use it to make a nightgown, I lengthen it or something, but yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. Oh, Catherine Tilton, I tried this one and it just, I don't know, it just didn't look good. This is Butterick 6492. Yeah, I probably don't need to say anything else except Catherine Tilton. Yes, no, thank you. Butterick 3030. I made, let's see. I made this one, but with these sleeves, and it worked, and it is so cute. I color blocked it out, and I just like all of the views here, especially this one. I would make that for wearing in the winter because I love that neckline and the very length sleeves. It's just too cute. Yes, keeping it. Butterick 3199. I made the turtleneck and it turned out great. It fits a little tight, but that was choice of fabric. So it's only a 12 though, up to a 12. And I've got another, that other turtleneck that I had, but that was long sleeves. I'm gonna hang on to this one. I don't know. You know what? I'll put it in the maybe pile because it is only up to a 12. Butterick 3065. I have such bad memories of this. It's going. I made this. Oh, don't even ask. Butterick 6925. Okay, I love this. I love this. I have, I think the earlier version of it, or I had the earlier version of it. And you know what? Here's the thing. It buttons up the back right here. Now this one, no, buttons up the back. If there is a way I can get it to not button up the back, maybe I would try it. Honestly, you can always close it up and put in a side zip. So maybe I'll hang on to it because it does turn out really, really pretty. But that button up the back thing, you can't sit, it's digging into your back now. Okay, but I will keep it. New Look 6620, made it twice, loved it. Made this one. You can wear it backwards or frontwards. And yeah, I really like it. I do think it needs to be lengthened a little bit, but you know what? Turns out looking great. New Look 6894. Okay, I made the vest like she's wearing. It turned out cute. Never wear it. Didn't like it, really. I think this needs to go. This is really cute, but no, it just doesn't fit like this when you make it, so that can go. New Look 6622. I made this thinking it was just adorable, this back ruffle, and it is, but can you see how boxy this is? There is no shape to this. You really have to pull that side seam in order to get some shaping, and I'm not up for it. I'm just not here for it. You could do this with any other kind of top. Yeah, no. New Look 6808. It's really cute, but it didn't look good on me. I don't know. I made this one and it just, I don't know what it was. It just didn't work. So no. This was the one I'm thinking of. I've made this New Look 6145. And I made this turtleneck, and I really like how it's got this little bit of gathering here. And so I think I would rather have this one than this one. And having said that, I'm going to keep them both because I don't know. This is just different enough, but this turns out really well. So yeah. Quick Sew 27.59. I think we have established that anytime we have a tank top or a crew neck and a cardigan, I'm keeping it. So keeping that. Vogue 89.50. I made this one and I lengthened it into a dress and it's really cute. I wear it often, so I'm going to keep this. When I saw this in the pattern books, in the pattern catalog and online, they did it with a stripe and in red, and it was so cool, which is why I bought the pattern. So yes, that's a keeper. Very Easy Vogue 82.94. You know what? I made this with the Sweetheart neckline. Turned out great. You should use like a crepe de chine or a drapey fabric, but it's so pretty when it's done. And so nice little t-shirt too. Vogue 82.91. Now I'm going to keep this, although I made this one and it did not look right. It just, I don't know. I suppose if you lengthened it to a dress, it would be fine, but I did not love the sleeves, but I think this one has potential, even this one. So I'm going to hang on to it. Vogue 8856. Yes, definitely. Keeping, I've made this one twice. Definitely a winner. I think I'd like to make this, but in a sleeveless version. That would be cute. Vogue Elements 9772. I made this in the trouble. Let me show you this line drawings here. See how this is made? It's really cool, but it comes up too high on me. And the trouble is it's difficult to drop that bust line. I tried to drop it and I can't. Did I just say I was going to keep this? I think I'm going to let this one go because it just didn't work on me. So. And then Marcy Tilton, 8582 Vogue. I made this. I didn't love it, but I still think it has potential. And the cool thing about this is these line drawings. See how that's made? It's just so cool. So I am going to hang on to it. I think in the right fabric, it would be gorgeous. It did not look gorgeous with the fabric I used, but I still think it's got potential. And that is all of the tops.
Well, that's the whole binder. Let me know what you think of my choices. I'm really happy about culling this down, even the vintage ones. I will leave you with my favorite scripture, which is do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. That's from Micah. And I will see you next time.